1, 2, 3, 4.
There's a saying that goes, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So before I start, there's a few questions I would like Daisies to answer. So the first question I want Daisies to answer is, why did you remove a whole day? Like, you've changed it from like a cool festival camp to a sleepover. Like, why? So the second question I want to ask is, why did you remove half the amount of people that can go to the festival? Like, the festival was big, but not insanely big. Like, I don't understand, and yeah, I think we need some answers over here. The third question I'd like Daisies to answer is, why? Why would you make separate camping? If I had to buy a ticket now, it would mean that I wouldn't be in the same camping area as most of my friends. They all got General 1 camping, and if I had to buy a ticket now, I would be in General 3 camping. So, how are you gonna keep people from tenting with their friends? Like, one person isn't gonna tent by themselves while their 10 mates are all tenting in one area. I think there's just a lot of confusion, and the communication there's no communication whatsoever. The fourth question is probably the most important question, and that is, where are the headliners? Last year you gave us Flume, Toodle Cinema Club, Black Coffee, Ground Mouse, Timothy V, Joey Badass, and this year you've given us like fucking Armadillo, 13 Reasons Why, Sticky Barbecue, like Beanie Boy, like Gold Link and Muramosa, am I even pronouncing that right? But quite honestly, I didn't even know who they were before I researched about them, and then I knew like 1 or 2 of their songs, but that's about it. These guys should be in the middle of the list, not the top of the list. You've given us the guys that are at the top of the bottom of the list. Like, I'm not saying they're not cool, I'm just saying, where is the Post Malone that we all thought was gonna come? Where is the Khalid? There's so many people. Like, how did you not, or how weren't you able to get one of these guys? I don't know. I just feel a little bit disappointed. Last year, if you asked me whether I was going to Daisies or not, this is what I would have said. Yo bro, of course I'm going to Daisies. I was like one of the first person to buy their tickets. Oh, that's dope dude, me too. If you asked me the exact same question this year, this is what my reaction would have been. Bro, have you bought your Daisies ticket for this year? I literally clicked the button on the exact time they came out, and they were sold out. Are you serious? Because the exact same thing happened to me. It almost feels like Daisies put on like 300 tickets for phase 1 just so that they could sell more expensive phase 2 tickets. I don't know about you, but I'm not saying anything. Now, with all of those questions being said, let's talk about the financials and how much Daisies is going to put you back. So if you had to buy a ticket right now, it would cost you 895 Rand. Now you still have to buy camping, which is an extra 295 Rand, and that is for the cheapest camping. So this in total is 1,190 Rand, and this is compulsory. Like, you're not gonna save anything on here. Now you're also gonna be eating there on Friday, Saturday, and probably Sunday. You might say to yourself, no, I'm gonna bring my own food, blah blah blah. Trust me, when you've got a few drinks in the system, those bread rolls and like sausage, peanut butter sandwich, they do not look appetizing. 100% you're going to be buying food there. Let's say you budgeted for 200 Rand a day, that is 600 Rand for Friday, Saturday and Sunday. And one pizza at Daisies, it's a great pizza, but one pizza at Daisies is going to cost about 100 Rand. Underestimating how much you're going to spend a day on food. Now you still have to buy your own alcohol, and this has to last you 3 days, not just the night. You're going to be drinking as soon as you wake up, setting up your tent and drinking, you're going to be chilling and drinking. So let's say this costs you 140 a day plus mixes. That is way under what it's probably going to cost you. But let's just say 140 Rand is 420 Rand for the festival. So far, all of this equals 2,210 Rand. Now, this is the absolute minimum. This amount is also excluding snacks, your own camping gear, cooler boxes, chairs, new clothing to go and wear at Daisies, because everyone wears like florals. This amount excludes if you want to buy a locker there. This amount also excludes transport. This amount also excludes you buying drinks at the festival, which is obviously going to happen, plus all the girls you're going to be buying alcohol for. That's a lot of money, okay? Now there's two sides to this. Irrespective of the financials and basing my views on the experience I had last year, Daisies is awesome. I met so many people that I'm still friends with today. The music was unreal. I had the craziest time. The vibes are so happy and so free. There's no bullshit, no attitudes, and there are literally women everywhere. And you're just surrounded by your friends and partying for 3 days. Well, 2 days now. Now the question is it worth it? Looking at last year, 100% it is worth it. But looking at all the variables this year, such as the lineup and the changes I've mentioned, I'm not too sure. That's for you to decide. It's been your boy Jadon, and I'll see you guys next week.